Good day everyone, my name is Zandi and the name of this channel is Journey to Purpose TV. See, I'm having my glasses on because I couldn't put them on because of the reflection of the light. I took this video outside today and it's already evening, it's getting dark, so I hope the quality of this video won't be that bad. I want to talk to you about a subject that says how to hold on even when things are tough. But before I do that, I want to welcome my subscribers. Welcome back, those who've subscribed to my channel. And if you are joining me for the first time, welcome. And if you've watched my videos before and you are not yet subscribed, please do the needful. We really need your subscription, and thank you as you do so. This subject is prompted by things that we go through in life, or if you see people going through certain things in life and you feel like you could help somehow. And one of the ways that one can help is to make a video and talk to a broader audience than when you talk to one person that you see going through a certain struggle. You know, as human beings, we go through struggles in life. That is inevitable. We cannot avoid that. We cannot run away from that. But then some of us, because of the severity of the struggles, we tend to throw in the towel maybe just before our victory, or maybe victory is on the way, but we throw in the towel because maybe the struggle is too tough. And I'm not blaming anyone for that, but let us try to encourage one another. So that's why I make this video, to speak to someone maybe out there who was on the verge of giving up. Maybe giving up on God, giving up on life, giving up on anything that you hold dear to. You know, some people, they end up taking their own lives because life is tough at the end of the day. Life is not easy. If anyone told you that life is easy, I don't know in which planet they live, but here on planet Earth, life is not easy. But then I would like to encourage us, if we get to situations like this, where you feel like you're on the verge of something, especially you're on the verge of a breakthrough, and then the challenges become tougher and tougher. You know, one person once wrote, it is when things seem worst, you must not quit. Not West as in W-E-S-T, but West as in W-O-R-S-T. That means when things, they are going so bad, that is when you must not quit, because they say the morning comes before dawn. Okay, they say the darkest hour is before dawn. So usually it becomes very tough when you are close to whatever it is that you've been fighting for, that you've been waiting for. And just think of it like this: you didn't get this far just to get this far. You got this far because you wanted something out of your holding on, out of you not giving up. Some of you have been attacked by the enemy on every side, left, right, and center. But then, and then when you anticipated that your victory is coming, is on the way, that's when things became worse, and you end up thinking that God has deserted you or God has left you. I want to encourage you today that to hold on. And one of the three things that I can give someone, the reasons why you should hold on, or things that you need to do while holding on, because in times like this, it even becomes harder and harder to pray. You know what the word says, but things look somehow, they look the opposite of what the word says. In this case, I believe one of the things that we can do is to pray. Yes, pray even though it is not easy to pray. And while praying, You remind God of his promises that are in his word. You speak God's promises back to him in his word. He even says in his word, bring me to remembrance. And he says, my thoughts are higher than your thoughts, and my way is higher than your way. So God knows best. While we remind him of his promises, we speak his word back to him. And because he says, heaven and earth will pass away, but my word will remain the same. You understand? So he does not abandon his word. Whatever he says, he does, because he is God. He is not a man that he should lie, nor a son of man that he should repent. So another thing that we can do is to worship. I know sometimes when things like this happen, you even forget of the appropriate songs maybe to sing in situations like this. But if we remember, there's a story of Jehoshaphat. I believe he was the king of Judah. That time there were enemies coming against him. I believe there were three countries coming against him, or three tribes coming against him. But then he inquired of the Lord, and the Lord said they must worship. You know, one person once said, the enemy is used to you throwing weaponry against him. He's looking for the weapon in your hand. But if the weapon is in your mouth, then you operate in a level that he cannot stand. So all this while, maybe when you were fighting, you were binding and casting and all that, and returning the arrows back to him. So he's used to seeing the weapon in your hand. But now if you just worship God and tell God who he is, then the enemy gets confused. If we remember this story that I'm narrating of King Jehoshaphat, that he instructed Judah to worship. By the way, the word Judah itself means praise. He instructed the tribe of Judah to worship God while the enemy was coming against them with weaponry, attacking them. And as they continued to worship God, God sent ambush against the enemy, and they fought each other. All these three nations fought each other, even though they had come to fight Jehoshaphat and his people. So you see, sometimes it's important to be obedient also to God in situations like this, because someone would say, how can worship, or how can praise do something to the enemy? The enemy is coming with swords and all that. Why must we worship? Why must we praise? And it's tempting to be disobedient, especially if you think something through your mind, but the things of God are of the Spirit. Therefore, you need to discern them by the Spirit. So once he worshipped, that's when he gained victory over the enemy. The enemy they helped each other in killing themselves, the enemy. And when they came around, whether it was a hill or a mountain, to see, there was no one alive. All the people that were coming against them, they had helped each other in killing themselves. So you pray, remind God of his promises, you worship, and another thing, you hold on. Sometimes there's nothing to hold on, and it's tempting to go by your feelings because you feel overwhelmed, you feel attacked at times, and you feel distracted, because that's what the enemy wants. When he sends all this weaponry against you, his intention is to distract you, to look at the weaponry and forget whose you are. You are God's. So try not to go by your feelings, go by your faith. Whether when you speak faith, it seems like nothing is connecting, but keep on speaking faith, because God is faithful and only he is faithful. And I just thought I should release that word to someone. Maybe you are out there thinking of throwing in the towel, or maybe asking yourself, will God ever come through for me? Today I'm here to tell you that He is faithful. He will come through for you. He didn't bring you this far to leave you. Thank you all. I love you, family. That's all I had to say today. And enjoy your day, whether it's morning or afternoon or evening or night, wherever you are. As you can see where I am, it's already dark. It's night already. So I hope the quality of this video satisfies you. And God bless you all. Bye.